Thank you.
Hello there everyone, it's Firesplitter here, and today we're gonna run the amazingly broken game Hello Kitty Cruisers. And with me today, we have my co-commentator, Mindez.
Hello, my name is Mindez. I have never played this game, but Firesplitter has given me an amazing crash course in Hello Kitty Cruiserology. So I feel like I'm an expert, you know? Let's go. Have some fun.
Let's go immediately here, and we're gonna start with making sure we turn on items, because items are mandatory. Yep, they were on. Great. Now we can start with tournament, and we're gonna pick Kurumi. I wanna pick Kurumi today because she recently got her own anime show that is still running, so yeah, to celebrate that, I'm gonna play as Kurumi. You know? Plus that she's like an amazing character.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, we're still gonna start the run. I got a little countdown for the time to start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! So we're gonna start here with the first course, and we are immediately seeing some really fun stuff happening here. We are having double music track, and we did the first of many speed checks in this game. We turn to the right there to start to hit the speed boost that is there. We can only really do that from the last position. Thankfully, as we are on the first race of the run, we thankfully start in last position. So we can do it. And we are sadly already encountering some really not generous RNG here. Getting the nasty clocks. The clocks are one of the most annoying items in this game. It's basically slowing us down a little bit. And
that's exactly what we don't want in a speedrun.
Yeah, we really don't want that in a speedrun setting.
Oh, is that again? Oh
yeah,
no.
There is a problem with this game. The clocks are very much more common than they are in Mario Kart to begin with, like lightning in Mario Kart. And in addition to this, there's also a very nasty glitch in this game that causes the clocks to be happening a little bit more frequently than they should. So that was the first
time
course.
for donations.
Yeah, really bad item RNG there, but very cleanly done. So let's move on to the second stage. This is Island Paradise Boat Race. First of two Island Paradise Boat Races. So there's a few different, not every level in this game has its own theme. We're going to come back to Island Paradise a few times with different vehicles. But for now, we're doing the boat race. So again, they're getting the cupcake power up, which is not the one that we want to start with. Ideally, so the way most of the tracks in this game starts, we want to try and get down to 5th or 6th position before we pick up the first item, so that we have a high chance of getting the speed boost power up. So again, just a little bit. It's a very heavily RNG based run. I think you'd agree with that.
Yeah, it's very RNG heavy because of that. So let's see here. We have the boat here. Gonna try to drift a little bit with the boat. Also, can you all hear me? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
No issues with hearing you, yeah?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, absolutely.
Good. Because the volume on my end was getting a little bit lower for some reason. So I was worried if the microphone had disconnected. But then it's all fine.
Yep, it's all good.
But yeah, in this course, as you said earlier, we are playing with the boat. And the boat's controls in this game are actually quite not amazing. It doesn't look too bad, but the boat is very nasty to control. Compared to...
Yeah, it looked like the drifting was very much taking you into the wall all the time there.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to take those corners.
Yeah, it's actually on purpose I go for the walls, because it's actually faster to be close to walls than to not be close to walls.
Ah, cool.
Because the walls doesn't really slow you down in this game, except for if you play with the car.
Yeah.
Even then, though, fun little fact about that, it actually doesn't slow you down. It just converts some of your vertical or horizontal speed to vertical speed, which causes some really fun visual effects and some other interesting things.
Oh yeah, the camera likes to do camera shenanigans in this game.
Yeah, and that is because of that.
Yep. Anyway, we've just had Mario Kart 8, and now we have Hello Kitty Cruisers' version of Rainbow Road. This is definitely. It feels like it's heavily inspired by like Mario Kart's Rainbow Road, at least.
Yeah, I call this Potato Road, honestly, for reasons that should be quite obvious.
Yeah, we have the flying potatoes, which you get in space.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's actually the one thing I find that's really quite nice about this is there's no way to. It doesn't seem like there's any way to fall off. So everything's nicely walled in, which makes it a much more friendly Rainbow Road.
Yeah, it's a very, very easy Rainbow Road, but that's the first of 3 Rainbow Roads.
Yeah.
And it's by far the easiest one. The last Rainbow Road is actually pretty nasty, not because you can fall off, but because of other reasons. And let's see what we get here. Oh, this is not the item we want.
Oh, we're getting the clock.
Yeah, we are getting the famous clock now. So, yeah. I think we're gonna use it right now. It doesn't really do much for us because really all the clock really does is that it makes it so the AI is slowing down a little bit, and there is no requirement this game you should win all the races, although if you are having a time that's on the speedrun.com leaderboard, you're probably winning the majority of the courses.
Yeah.
It's actually very difficult to lose this game normally, but it's not impossible.
Yeah, one of the things that strikes me about this game is just how incredible the AI is.
Yeah.
In inverted commas. If you actually watch the minimap on some of the stages, I don't think any of them are doing it right now, but there was one even earlier in this match where they just start going backwards for a bit, sometimes for a really long time. So
the AI can be very interesting, but the AI can win. There can be situations where the AI is winning no matter what you do.
Really?
Yeah. Because of a little glitch in this game, that is the item duplication glitch. Which makes you can always get the same item you had before during certain circumstances. It's something we are trying to make use of in the run, but it's very rare we're actually being allowed to make use of it. Because it's a quite random glitch. But it can happen for the AI, and they can keep getting nothing but rainbows and triple boosts. And if that happens, there's a very real chance the AI is gonna win. We can slow down a little bit here so we are in 10th place, by the way, when we reach the item boxes. To increase our chance of getting a triple boost. And we got a rainbow, that's almost as good.
Yeah, the rainbow's this game's version of bullet bills, so it's gonna project us forward straight into first place, straight past everybody.
Yeah, that is not as good as the bullet bill though. Because it uses the same routing as the AI this game does, and there are quite situations where that can be very punishing. There is one point in this course where if I use the rainbow, I will just go around in circles.
Of course there is.
Yeah.
Like, what? That's what you want to do, right?
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and there are some parts where we just ride towards a wall on some courses. Like there's like an entire science to when you can and can't use the rainbow, and now we have activated a very, very fun glitch, which affects how the airplane is controlling. So currently the airplane is not working like it should, and we are gonna take advantage of that. We are to take a sharper turn than we normally can. This is a very annoying glitch until you figure out the science for it. You can like adapt how you play to it. And this is not good. The game is lagging. That is not a good sign of this course.
Yeah, so the way you've explained it to me is like it's kind of like it feels like the airplane is weighted in one direction and kind of like magnetizes towards the walls, so you can get like tighter turns.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sounds like a pain to deal with.
Yeah, it is a pain to deal with, but like if you, it wouldn't be too bad if it didn't happen in the middle of a race, you know?
Was there just an AI stuck above you there?
Yeah, there was.
Okay, all right, okay.
And now we see some of the drawbacks with that. I was basically being pulled towards a wall when I hit the speed boost.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I didn't want to cause any kind of like commentator's curse while it was happening or anything, but that's also a stage that can crash as well. So fortunately, we didn't get the crash.
I want the item. There we go. That's not the item we want, but it's the item we got. So, oh no, that was a very bad place to use it on.
Oh, straight into the middle, deflected off.
Yeah.
Straight to the middle of the course.
Yeah, there is a slightly better place, but then I can't pick up another box, and I really want to pick up the second box. And get the item duplication glitch, because I really want the rainbow here as well. And when it happens, let's see if we get another rainbow here. No, we didn't. We got pies.
Yeah.
Or cupcakes.
The AI are definitely having a time here. Like they're struggling to figure out how to get past this island here. So
yeah,
the like penguin. I don't know the names of the characters, but the like penguin NPC, I think, is still on the first lap.
Yep. Try to get out of the first turn. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and we're just about to double lap. Yep. There we go. Just double lap.
I honestly
one of the
don't blame the AI for being bad with the boat controls, by the way, because the boat controls, as I mentioned earlier, are extremely not good.
Yeah.
Like
it looks
it's one of those things you have to play to. You have to play it to.
Oh yeah.
Just understand just how extremely weird the controls are. However, does our host have any plugins?
Any donations? Yeah, absolutely. I have a $25 donation from Miss Truffles saying, "So happy to see Firesplitter speedrunning again. May the RNG gods be nicer with you than they were with me yesterday."
Yeah, I remember that.
We have $100 from Hodgepodge Homunculus with no comment. Thank you so much. $25 from Kay the Kitsune saying, "Trans rights, lesson 3. $25 from Anonymous with no comment. Thank you so much. We have another $100 from Anonymous. Thank you so much for that donation.
Okay, so this course is a little bit interesting. There's an interesting aspect to this course, which you will see here when we go to this part. As you can see, we are getting sucked in towards the middle there. Because it's like a field of gravity right between these two turns, which pulls us in. There's like a black hole between which we don't see because these portals.
Yeah, that combined with the clock definitely slowed it down a bit there. We also saw hitting into the wall a weird glitch with the camera where it's kind of jumping up a lot.
Yep.
Because it's converting horizontal momentum to vertical momentum, and the camera just kind of goes with the cart.
Yep. This game is amazing. It was actually patched in. It wasn't like originally a feature in this game, but they patched it in.
This game is amazing. It's great that we can go from like a low budget game like Mario Kart 8 to this, which is clearly a game of all time.
Yeah. Like, I can't imagine they patched in that, like that the car is jumping when you touch walls. I can't imagine that was actually something they patched in a post-release patch. Like, over a year after the release of the game, they patched the game to add that.
Yeah, I mean, that's certainly a strategy that you can take with game development to just cover up problems with more problems.
Yeah.
It works.
It's not the only strange thing they added, by the way. We'll see something really, really strange at the final level. That was also magically added in said patch. But now we're gonna go to the shortest course this entire game. And on this course, we're not gonna wait to get any good items. Because on this course, there is no good place to use triple boosts on. Because this course is like extremely slow. Well, actually, you would save a little bit of time by getting it, but mathematically, you are on average gonna lose time by doing that. Because you are only gonna be able to use 2 of the triple boosts, and that takes like, let's see, it takes like about 6 seconds, but you have like a less than 1 in course you have to get it. It costs like 2 seconds to get the boost. So you are like you're like losing like on average like 0.5 each second per if you attempt it, which is definitely not worth it. There's a lot of these mathematical calculations taking into account when we are stopping and not to get better stuff. It's like, there's like a lot of mathematics involved in that kind of stuff because of the probability and the payoff and the cost of doing stuff.
Oh yeah. It's always surprising how much maths go into speedruns generally. Like I've read to games before, and you gotta really figure out like mathematically what the optimal routing is going to be, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. There's also like another. Oh, here we go. Finally, we're getting some good stuff. Finally, we're seeing these. It's a little bit late, but better late than never.
Finally, triple boosts.
Yeah. The most powerful item in this game. I think we can get more. I'm actually gonna wait with the final triple boost for the next set of boxes. The reason for that is because that will increase the odds of the glitch happening, which gives us another thing. Just a little bit, not by much, but just a little bit. And there we go, the item duplication glitch. Getting a triple boost in first place. Normally you can only get those in 4th place or below, but thanks to the glitch we can get them at like any position. And there we go, triple boost.
Yeah, well, we're getting the really good item RNG this time. Heck yeah.
This is what we wanna see.
So I'm gonna try and do a very layman's explanation.
Oh god, it's me! Look at this.
Quadruple triple boost. What the heck?
This is rad.
I'm gonna do a layman's explanation, but basically, there is a glitch that causes it to duplicate the item that you have when you pick up a box, and it's really random to like trigger. It seems more random than anything else. And yeah.
My record, by the way, is to get 5 triple boosts in a row, and the probability of that happening is like 1 in about, I'm not sure, but like really low. The RNG we had there is like 1 in several thousands to get that good, or to get like that many triple boosts in a row.
Yeah.
That was very lucky. Like, unbelievably lucky.
I mean, if there's one time to get that kind of luck, it's on the GDQ stage at Frosted Tops.
Exactly. But that, by the way, is why we are always stopping at start to try to get the item boxes, because the payoff if we get that is just so huge. Like, I'm not kidding you when I say that that stage was saving us about 40 seconds compared to a normal course.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because we had that good luck.
Yeah. I know that you've told me that like pretty much the record is optimized at this point to the point where you need to trigger that glitch at least a couple of times during the run to even like come close to it.
Yeah, it's a really optimized time from that perspective.
Yeah.
Gameplay can be better, but like you can't like it's very difficult to have it go together, to have like extremely good luck and extremely good gameplay in the same run, you know? That's like one aspect to RNG heavy speedruns. It's like I think actually adds to the skill cap a little bit of them. That I think a lot of people like are undervaluing, and that is that you have to play good on the one time you get the good RNG.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Like it isn't just to get lucky. You have to like be able to play well when you get lucky, which means that you can't like when you decide like how you improve in a RNG based speed game, you are not as much looking for improving your best runs. You are looking to improve your average gameplay. That's 100%. Why we are that's why we are opting out of a lot of high risk strats in this game. That would technically save time, like half a second here, half a second there, because it's just so difficult. So it's very unlikely we will pull up at the same time as we get good RNG.
Alright, because so we're heading into the 11th stage, I believe. So the first stage of the third cup right now. Is Kevin sent to fly by?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's the 11th stage out of speeds.
Yep.
And here the AI is gonna be very interesting. Keep a look on the left part of the map. On the little circle there, little square circle there.
Yeah, they are.
Keep a look on that.
They're currently trying to figure out how to get past the island. They're not quite figuring out how to get past the island. They have found a corner though. They are incredibly invested in that corner.
Forward.
It's okay. You can do it. One day you'll figure out how to get past this section, AI.
Yeah. The reason why that happens, by the way, has to do with the poor AI routing. The AI doesn't understand there's a wall there. It only understands that it's the shortest way to the next checkpoint. So it's like trying its best to get to the next checkpoint, and the AIs will eventually, if we let it go long enough, every single one of them will be stuck against that wall.
Incredible. Look, they're just all there. Like 3 of them there.
Yeah. And my Melody is probably stuck in the bridge. Yeah. Yeah, this game is amazing. The AI is like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I've actually tried to like stop on this course to sit and wait until the AI wins. It has never like I sat like 40 minutes and the last AI never finished. I think I was still in 5th place after like 40 minutes of sitting and doing nothing at the finish line. But yeah, are there any other donations or plugs that you all wanna read?
Definitely, yeah. We have a $25 from Space Case saying less than 3. We also have an update on that Sheepo bonus any percent run. We are hit the 1,000 mark now out of $2,500 needed. So great job. Let's keep those donations coming in. And so you can make sure to get that bonus any percent run of Sheepo by the end of the Sheepo run. We're on our way there. So keep them coming. We're also, I see that we're at $91,000 total. So we're getting pretty close to 95,000. You know what comes after that? 100K. So let's keep those donations coming in to support Malala Fund.
Thank you all very much. So yeah, we have a little bit of this course is a little bit it looks a little bit more intimidating than it is.
Yeah, it looks like there'd be a lot of like left and right turns, but in reality the course is so wide that you can pretty much just go around this in a diamond shape.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's like one of those courses when I saw it on the map when I was like playing this game casually, like first I was like, oh god, okay, I don't want to do this with the boat. But then when I like saw how the course was actually playing, I was like, oh. Because the boat is really, really bad, and we are gonna see that on full display in a couple of levels. Let's see what we get here. We get a clock, sadly. That is not what we want. Regrettably, because the clock is... The nasty thing about getting the clock, by the way, why I really, really despise getting the clock, is because, like, when I get the clock, it means the clock is another item you can only get in 4th place or below. So whenever I get the clock, I know that, okay, I could have gotten a good item, I did everything right to get a good item, but I just didn't get it.
Yeah, game said no.
And this is like, the pipes are like the worst item in, like, racing game history. They go in a straight line, they have a really weird hitbox, they are really, really glitchy. Like, you can hit someone and they can just, like, jump over it magically. It's great. It's a great item.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, and it doesn't even bounce off the wall.
Yeah, it's like a budget version of the green shell, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably how you can, like, explain, like, almost all items in this game.
Yeah.
The only item which I wouldn't like you say is like a bad version of a Mario Kart item is probably the cone, because that works like exactly like the banana peel does. Except it can be used for a speed boost, an extended speed boost glitch, which we are not doing in a marathon setting because it's another one of those really high risk strats which we try to avoid because of how random the game already is, and we don't want to like add more difficult stuff to a run that's like already extremely random whenever not a run can be good. So you just save like half a second and risk losing like 5 seconds if you fail it.
It really is one of those racing games where every second like counts,
Yeah.
especially if you're like running a good RNG run.
Yeah, if I'm on a good RNG run, I play very, very, very conservatively with risky strats. try to like hold back on doing extremely risky stuff and like just try to sail it out. Meanwhile, if I have a bad RNG run, but I can still world record, I can go in and do like extremely risky strats that try to salvage the run. So it's like great from that perspective because like you can do a lot of stuff like try to save a run. And there we go, got a rainbow. That's kinda good on this course.
We're zooming.
Yeah. Rainbow is actually remarkably good on this course. The problem is that we might be our plane is weighted. It's
so again, back in the glitch state. It does mean you can take corners faster, but probably not the best map for it.
Yeah, this is not the best map for this. It's basically steering a little badly to the left.
Yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit tilted when going level.
Yeah. It's not the worst, but it's like not amazing to have happened, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it seems to be kind of normal now. Oh, an interesting glitch. Okay, I failed it. I think I show a little glitch with how the cones are displaying, but I managed to pop the cone. But basically, when you are popping the cone, it's gonna be like in the correct angle when you pop it. So if you're like popping it and then like in a turn, and then when you return, it's gonna be like tilted. So this course we're not gonna wait either. This course is another of the courses where triple boosts are doing absolutely nothing, because this is the most difficult course of this game. The speedrunning routing for this course is so extremely precise, so anything that happens weirdly is probably gonna ruin a lap. And that's probably happened there with the clock. Yeah, we couldn't make it through that part. Because what's gonna happen is that we want to get through that part with the cone and the ice cube. And the angle to do that is so precise. So like if anything is like wrong, our boat is gonna be literally unable to get through.
Yeah, I noticed that like whenever something hits you, it like you seem to lose control for a really long time, and that seems like an obnoxiously long time.
There we go. That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And that happens because, well, this time I could enter the right angle because I didn't get a clock on me. I still tried to go for a time save there because it's like a huge time save. But it's very, very rough to get it if you have to like change anything on the course from the normal way we go. Like on this course, like every single turn is like extremely planned. To make that easy to do and sometimes even doable.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, this is another problem with this course. The AI is horrible on this course.
Yeah,
so they are gonna go. It's not unusual actually. The AI crashes in you and literally ruins your entire lap because you get out of the road.
I was just looking at the mini map at the end of that. They were all over the place, facing all kinds of directions.
On this course, we're gonna wait a little bit because we want to be really low here. Try to get a good item, and we seldom get a good item. And here are the story of the sad crabs. Yeah, those are supposed to be crabs. Once upon a time, they were crabs.
Yeah, they look a little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor crabs.
That was patched in. In the original release, that was not the case, but they patched it in.
Of course.
I've got some more donations. Let me know whenever you're ready.
Yeah, ready?
Oh, great. There's $25 from Anthony Jumel saying, I've seen your Mario Karts and Garfield Karts, your Crash Team Racings and Nickelodeon Kart Racers and Banjo Pilots, your Chocobo Racings and Diddy Kong Racings, your Disney Speedstorms and Crazy Racers, your Madagascar Karts and Mickey Speedways, your Sonic Drifts and Mod Nations. But the true apex was reached today, when Firesplitter's Hello Kitty Kruisers run entered our lives. And we are all the more fortunate for it.
Oh, there's an AI there having a time.
Yeah. But yeah, basically what happened was that like they did the patch, the 1.0.1 patch, which I consider the worst patch in video game history. It added the weird camera stuff when you go into walls and destroy these sprites, and it made like menu controlling worse because you can no longer use the buttons to navigate the menu. you have to use the stick to navigate the menu, and menu navigation is always faster with buttons than with stick. Like a lot of stuff like went really south with that patch, and it's basically nothing really good for the game.
Oh, we have another AI.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a little bit of crashing going on there.
Absolutely. So this is the last lap of the
this is the last lap. So we are soon gonna press finish line.
Coming up. Is it on? Is it as soon as we go through the checkpoint?
Yeah, as soon as we go through the checkpoint, which happens now.
Time.
There we go. Time.
GG, good run. We got some very bad ice RNG in some of those stages, but I think the quadruple, triple
that
boost made up
definitely saved the run.
Amazing run, Firesplitter. Do you have any final comments or shoutouts?
I would shout out to like everyone who like follows me, because I like you all. You are all fantastic people, and I want to shout out the mod team of this game. Amazing people who are,
Awesome. Thank you so much, Firesplitter, for that wonderful Hello Kitty Cruisers run. You were great. And thank you. Thank you, audience, as well, for all of your wonderful donations coming in. A quick reminder, we are working for that Sheepo bonus any percent run. We're at 1,160 out of 2,500 needed. So keep those donations coming in. I know we can make it to that incentive. And we have a donation in from Malharaz, $25 with no comment. Thank you so much for your donations towards the Malala Fund. Your donation really goes such a long way. And with that, folks, we are going to take a short break, but fear not, Frost Fatales will be back very soon. Welcome back, everyone. A quick reminder about why we are all here. Malala Fund is working for a world where every girl can learn and lead. Traditional approaches aren't cutting it. At this moment, nearly 130 million girls are out of school. Even more are in school, but not learning. That's why Malala Fund is focused on accelerating progress, challenging systems, policies, and practices so all girls can access 12 years of free, safe, quality education. Inspired by Malala and Ziauddin's activist roots, Malala Fund believes that local educators and advocates provide the greatest insight, innovation, and energy needed to address barriers that keep girls out of school in their communities. Through the Education Champion Network, Malala Fund invests in their work so they can scale their efforts and leverage their collective power to create broader change to make it easier for all girls to learn. The Yeti has been an official merch supporter of Games Done Quick events since 2011, with over $2 million donated to GDQ charities. And they're back this event as an official sponsor of Frost Fatales 2023, with a big scoop of adorable merch that also helps support charity. A portion of the purchase price from all items in the Frost Fatales collection will be donated directly to Malala Fund. You can find the event merch and more at www.theyeti.com. And with that, everyone, we have some amazing prizes that you can also have a chance to win with your donations towards Malala Fund. Let's see what some of those prizes are.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Frost Fatales 2023. My name is Sent. I'm sure I have quite the interesting title. And joining me is Court, the person who deserves the most interesting titles. Court, how are you doing? How excited are you? A melting ice cream cone. I love it. I love what our production team's coming up with.
It has just been, it's Friday. And you know what the best part about Friday is? You can just feel the energy that the marathon has coming to the finale. Friday and Saturday are always just like, we're going to see the rewards of everyone's hard work. And it's just been an amazing week so far.
There are always so many super cool runs on Friday. We usually get like some kind of a rhythm game submission. We got Spin Rhythm and Beat Saber both coming up later tonight. You're not going to want to miss those. And after that, we have, I think, a GDQ first. The first time we've seen a mainline Toho series game in the marathon. If we reach $100,000, I know we absolutely can. I saw a lot of $25 minimum donations coming in through Mario Kart. But let's keep those coming because if you donate $25 today, you're going to get entered into so many amazing prizes. And of course, that's also going to put you $25 towards our grand prize, which is cumulatively $125 throughout the entire marathon. It is a PlayStation 5, a Nintendo Switch, and basically all of the Switch games available in the marathon. You can head over to gamesdonequick.com to check out the list of those games and all of the other information about prizes, incentives, and speedruns that you could want. But first, Court, let's take a look at what we got running today.
Oh my gosh, we have so many prizes sent in by members of the community. It's amazing seeing what everyone sends out. To start, we have the triple pixel heart earrings here. We got this lovely, I just am obsessed with all the different ways you can provide pixel art in a prize. And these earrings are no exceptions. $5 minimum donation sent in by Geekish Gifts. And they're so stylish.
They're super cool. Again, I am a big sucker for prizes that are also functional in, some form. So, it's a pair of wearable earrings that you could win. $5 minimum donation. Thank you so much to Geekish Gifts for sending them out to us. From Kinda Nerdy Housewife, we have a whole host of pearlers. You don't want to miss out. $25 is going to get you entered into everything, but specifically, we have a set of Beat Saber coasters here. 4 different coasters. They are backed with cork boards, so they are perfectly functional as coasters in addition to lovely pearlers. You get 2 red notes, you get 2 blue notes. You can orient them however you'd like. You can play your own rhythm, but that's not all because Kinda Nerdy Housewife sent us out some more amazing pearlers.
You did it, and we have a bow starter pack. I mean, I'm a little bit biased.
You liking bows?
I know, but so It's amazing. She sent us out bows that actually match the Frame Fatale's brand. So we've got, we have Faith, we have the Fatale's purple, the Faith yellow, the Hot Drinks pink, and the white to bring it all together. And when I saw this prize, I was just like, it's amazing how it's just us. You look at it and it's us.
It's perfect for a Frame Fatale's event. It's so cool. Thank you so much to Kind of Nerdy Housewife for sending those out to us. But again, there is more, because to coincide with that run of Perfect Cherry Blossom a little bit later tonight, we also have from Kind of Nerdy Housewife a lovely set of Toho Perlers here. You get Reimu, you get Flandre, you get Marisa, you get Yuko, and you get Cerno. A lovely set of 5 Perlers, $20 minimum donation. But again, 25 is going to get you entered into all of that and more. Kind of Nerdy Housewife's Perler work is absolutely fantastic. You can see how beautifully smooth these melts are. Wonderful, wonderful pieces. Thank you so much for sending them out to us. But that's not all.
We have so much. We have so many amazing prizes today.
Our table is full of them. You can see them popping off of it. We're popping off here on the couch because we're excited to talk about them. So how about I talk about something from one of my absolute favorite longtime GDQ artists here, Puzzle P, sends us in this lovely Mario Party Roulette painting. You got all like the different silhouettes of the characters and the spaces from Mario Party. Absolutely fantastic, one of a kind, hand painted piece from Puzzle P. Thank you so much for sending that out to us.
And I'll just jump right to another painting we have by another prize regular donor from Carolyn Design. We have this Beat Saber painting. It's a blacklight painting, and just I just imagine myself playing the game, looking at this. They're coming towards me. The colors, that match the game. Every time Carolyn sends something out to us, I am in awe. And it's $20 minimum donation for this one. It's so beautiful.
They are so fantastic. And if you've ever seen Carolyn's work before, a little bit hard to see. Maybe we'll be able to turn off the lights later and show it off.
Yeah.
But this thing actually glows under a UV light here. Super fantastic. Thank you so much for sending that out to us, Caroline. But that's not all. We've got so many more. I'm sorry, Court. I'm taking them.
Okay. You know what? Fair enough.
We've got a lovely pair of resin Kirby friends here. We've got Stone Bee and Cone Bee, the Kirby pals from our friend Flux Tide Designs. I actually got to meet Flux Tide Designs very recently at a convention just a week ago or so.
Amazing.
Super, super lovely individual. It was absolutely a pleasure. They were so excited that we were continuing to accept their Kirby's, and I was like, of course we are.
I want them everything. It makes me so happy. Look at that, and just it is happy juice.
Court will end me if I never don't, because she loves these, and why wouldn't you? They're absolutely adorable. You could win the two of them together as a set for a $10 minimum donation.
All right, so I grabbed the next really cute thing. I'll talk about this one. Okay, we can share the cute. So we've got this little frost guy. It's just a little guy. I mean, and this
just a little guy.
This little guy could be yours for a $15 minimum donation. Mr. Dean sent this out to us, and it has like little ice cubes around it. Its feet are actually like painted with this metallic paint on there, and it's just the figure is, the detail on this for how, precise.
Yeah, if you want to even tilt them up a little, show the base off.
Yeah, you can see the little ice cubes there, and it's fantastic. Oh, it's signed on the bottom of it. I love finding things about prizes.
It's so cool. It's a hand-sculpted, hand-painted, one-of-a-kind frost guy miniature.
So
great for having on your desk or for your tabletop RPG game. $15 minimum donation. Thank you so much to Mr. Dean for sending that out to us. Now, from Evan Kilham, we have something that I really love here. A VVV. I said the right amount of V's this time. Crew wall display. This thing is so cool. Of course, you got the 6 V's, and on top of it, you got the 6 V's. And right now, they're looking a little sad. And you know what? What always helps me is a bit of a change in perspective. So here's what you can do. You can just turn that frown upside down, because this thing is magnetic, and so are they. They can attach to either side of it. You can mount it on your wall. Absolutely super cool prize. It's so thematic too.
It's perfect.
I lost my mind when I saw the picture of this, because I was like, they can hang upside down on it just like in the game. That's so cool.
Yeah, I absolutely love VVV. I've ran it here at an FF event before with one of my best friends. I'm excited to be on the couch for Metroid Crime, who's going to do an amazing job with it later today. And this prize is absolutely stunning.
And if you turn it upside down, it spikes. There you go. Forbidden lore.
Forbidden lore. What do we have next?
We have so much more cool stuff from our good friend and lovely host, Iggy Zig.
Yes.
We have an absolutely fantastic Zelda-themed dice tower here. You can see the Hylian crest and these lovely intricate markings on the tower itself. But this is a functional dice tower. It comes with its own lovely carrying case. And I mean, what would a dice tower be without a set of dice? So you're going to get all the dice you need. D1 through D20. Notably, we haven't rolled that D20 yet. It's still got all of its dice magic in there. We promise no evil dice ghosts here. But, we'll demonstrate the tower with some of the other ones. We got a 7 on a D8. We got a 4 on a D4. These are lucky dice. I'm telling you, tabletop friends, $25 minimum donation. You could take home this absolutely lovely dice set with the wooden containers.
Wow.
And the dice. All yours, $25 minimum donation. Thank you so much to Iggy.
I'm always in, especially with those last two prizes, I'm always in awe of the things that people want to send out to us to help, make this marathon happen and raise money for charity. The talent and generosity of the community is wonderful.
It's so cool. Speaking of talent and generosity, from an anonymous donor, we have something that is just absolutely super cool here. We have a Hisuian Starters Burnt Arch. So the 3 starter, final evolutions from the Arceus game here. Of course, we have my favorite, Decidueye, along with Typhlosion and Samurott. But what I really love about this piece, and what we haven't shown you all yet in the photo, is that when you turn it around, we got their pre-evolution forms. We got the babies, we got Oshawott, we got Cyndaquil, and of course, we got Rowlet. Everyone loves a Rowlet.
It's a bird.
Love this piece.
I'm a fan.
It's an owl. I'm a fan.
See, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, can't go wrong with it. $25 minimum donation. Absolutely fantastic, one-of-a-kind wood-burning piece. Thank you so much to the anonymous donor who provided this for us. It is fantastic.
Wow.
Everyone, we have so many more prizes. If you're curious about them, you gotta head over to gamesdonequick.com because that's where you're gonna find all the info on all the prizes that you can win. And all you need to do to win them is donate at least the minimum donation amount. And Court, what can you do with that donation besides getting in there to win some prizes?
Yeah, the prizes are going to happen automatically. You can put it towards the incentives because our runners have been working so hard to show off things they've been practicing. I know Cutieroo here in the studio been practicing for Sheepo. We want to see more of that. We want to see the talents our runners are bringing to this event. So we need to get those donations in to extend the marathon and just see the wonderful things our runners have been prepping all week.
You all can make it happen, and we still do have a few runs before that Sheepo run and that Sheepo any % incentive need to be met.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're curious when it's going down, you can also always check out the schedule over at gamesdonequick.com. Again, we talked about the rhythm games later tonight. We talked about Perfect Cherry Blossom, the first mainline Toho game, to my knowledge at least, in a GDQ event.
I'm so excited. Alice is so good at this. It is such a unique run, and that's why, it is something you all want to show up tonight and watch.
It is going to be great. You all don't want to miss a moment of the runs today. We've almost raised $100,000 for Malala Fund. I know with your help, we will all get there. But for now, let's send it back to the front as we get ready for Gris.
Thank you so much, prize team. Wow, those are some incredible prizes that you can have a chance to win with your amazing donation. We just got $500 from Anonymous with no comment. Thank you so much for your generous donation. We have $10 from Ludane. 2 days to go. Let's push. $100 from Echo Parallax with no comment. Thank you so much. And let's get an update on that Sheepo bonus run incentive. It's any % run that if we make it to $2,500, we can unlock an entirely new bonus any % run of Sheepo. We're currently at $1,855. So we've got a little less than 1,000 to go there. So everyone, make sure to get your donations in. And if you want to contribute towards that incentive, make sure to mark the incentive when you're donating. It's going to be great. Rue is going to beat the game in less than 10 minutes. With only one power-up. How will she do it? We must know. We have $50 from Ball saying, oh yeah, Greece. I gotta play this one myself. Definitely. This is such a beautiful game. If you guys haven't seen it before or played it before, you guys are in for a real treat. And with that, I believe that we are ready to get our next run started. So everyone, please put your virtual hands together for Greece. Any percent, no major glitches run on the Switch by the amazing Aggie the Aaron.